and welcome to Tales Does Tales, where we here at Tales of Initiative play through Tales from the Yawning Portal with an Eldritch Twist! Just rebooted Haley.
It's gonna be a merge shirt, but it's just gonna be it's gonna be just one continuous word.
No spaces, it just trails off into infinity, yeah.
Yeah.
With like
It's
the
in
Price
shape
is
of a
Right
tentacle.
Oh god, I love it's the not you but like not Lovecraft, but like me in that like Lovecraft suit silhouette with like a tall Price is Right mic and like empty eye sockets. Like, yes, oh, I can see it. We were talking about merch before we went live, but now we're live, and I am your GM Matt, and I am so pleased to be telling this tale with our delightfully daring and frighteningly fantastic cast of players, Haley, Ras, and Mark. I forgot to change that in my script, and I nearly read all of the names. Sadly, Danny and Bun, as you can see, they are away. They've fallen into the lake of tentacles. They're taking
not
a
the
swim.
lake.
Not the lake.
The lake.
Hopefully the tentacles give them back at some point.
The tentacles are buoyant, so they should float. Everything will be fine.
Be okay.
It'll be good. They're just getting a little cuddle.
Yep, just a massage.
A little cuddle. What a cuddle. What a cuddle.
A cuddled fish. Okay. So Bun and Danny are away, sadly, but they will be back soon enough. No problems there. There we go. I realized I was off center. I'm not used to, we haven't used this overlay in a while. Where am I? But the show must go on. Cue cut to Moulin Rouge. Today, we got sponsors, and I want to talk about day 20, because they got a lot of great stuff for your TTRPGs, including 2 D&D 5e adventures that are great for this season. We actually saw last week, Raz ran one of them, Terrazul returned. You got to see it in action last week with special guest for Mondays, Melissa, joining over from the Vengalia chat. I saw we need someone to play in our Discord, and I was like, I'm gonna put this away so I don't stress out, because I was away. I was in the tentacle lake.
We were like, Matt, don't look. Matt, go away.
Go
we'll
away.
handle it. It's fine.
Everyone go away. And everyone, we need a player.
Go away. Hey, we need a player.
But hey, you guys did it. You crushed it. It was absolutely glorious. I loved it. I'm so glad y'all got to play that adventure. I love that adventure. It's cute. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It really is. And it does get a lot harder. I promise you. Please go get it. Because if you think it's not going to be, it will be challenging. Okay, it will.
When I don't know if this episode ever saw air, but we did do a Halloween special with like me, Billy, Melissa, and I'm forgetting who the other. I think Danny. Yeah, Danny. And we played that adventure, and it was close. It's a nail biter. I think they got it, if I remember correctly. But it was like it was down to the wire, and they needed like a nat 20 to make it work, and they nat 20 when they needed to. It was real fun. That adventure.
As you should.
While we're on the
what level do you recommend out of the 1 to 4? I'm gonna run it tonight for my students.
Ooh!
So,
if you want it to be hard, I say level 2. If you want it to be real tough and gritty, level 2. Level 3, I think, is like premium, because it's like if the dice, it lets the dice swing it where it's going to go. Level 4, I think it's very achievable as written.
Noted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We did it level 4, so it was pretty bread and butter.
But y'all were kind of speed running it. It was last minute. It was amazing. Y'all were amazing covering for me.
Fun.
Yeah. And I will say,
how long does the adventure take? Sorry, I'm asking. I'm just. I've
No,
got the creator right here. Let's ask some questions.
Let's ask some questions. I would say if your group knows how they're playing and they're real snappy about it, you could do it in 4 hours. I think the full thing.
Cool. Beautiful.
There's a
so
whole.
I might adjust a smidgen because I got 3 hours to work with.
And depending, there's a whole front part of it that is like exploring the town and skill checks and stuff that is meant to be an introduction to like, this is how you do 5e and role-playing games. And if people are just like new, you could do that. But if they're like, we know what this is, you can scrap that and just skip straight to like, you're in the town, describe, and then inciting incident happens. Well, like go straight to it. And I will say,
you could really tell a full story. Sorry. But you could really tell a full story with that beginning part, just like a little festival action, and then the Ember Blossom House, and then the final fight.
Yeah.
Like if you need to.
Yeah. You can definitely You could definitely like massage it to fit it to time. And
Yeah.
one thing that I think is really cool that I've yet to see if anyone's run it this way, but I would love to try it one day, is it has rules for running it as a 2-table event. So like if you're at like a local game store or do you have like a D&D club with a bunch of people, you can have 2 tables running the same adventure simultaneously, and it's like you bouncing between them, seeing where the action goes, because there's 2 combats that open it, so it's 1 combat per table, and then one of them goes to investigate the fairgrounds, and one of them goes to investigate Ember Blossoms, and then they like the final boss fight. It is, if you do it that way, this is technically spoilers for this mode, but just as like a little pitch, one group fights the kobolds and the obelisks and like everything that's happening on the ground, and the other team fights the main like warlock spellcaster that's resurrecting Terrazul on top of the pumpkin. So and so
That's
that is
Pretty cool.
it's
Depending on how many players I have tonight, I might be able to do that because I think I've got 8 players.
that would be
That'd be
dope.
cool.
That'd be
Yeah.
super cool. I want to hear how it goes. That's a
You have to
I'll let you
report
know.
back if you do.
yes, we
Yes.
know.
Next week, I'll give you an update on how it went.
Heck yes.
Yeah.
Depending on how many players came to class.
Came to class today.
Came to class today.
I love
Pretty
that it's a
much.
class. So there's that. There is Terrazul Returned. There is also another Halloween adventure. This one's not for kids. The House of Too Many Miseries. You could go and play it. We've played that a lot on the network, and every time the Blood Hallway gets suitable reactions. And so if you like something that is a bit more in the truly spooky, goresome awfulness, go do that one. It's a lot of fun. And as always, with any of the Day 20 material, you can get 15% off using the discount code TOI in the Itch store. I also put the link to the Itch page bundle in there that has discount links to all the stuff that's over on DM's Guild. DM's Guild is dumb and doesn't do discount codes, but those links will get you what you need at the TOI Toy Dab. 15% off.
Toy dab.
Toy
Toy dab.
Toy Dab.
Your link doesn't work.
No! What? This is mad.
Oh,
It goes to
no.
404
No.
404.
because I immediately went to click it like, oh, a link.
Okay.
A link.
A link. Darn it.
We'll
Don't
fix
do
that.
yes,
I
That'll
will
get
fix
fixed.
that. Uh,
it'll get fixed.
that's weird. I can see it, but I guess I'm the one who published it. But it should be
Yeah.
there. This is here. Try this one. Everyone do that.
Okay. We're gonna try it right now. Oh, hey, look, that worked.
Yay! I'll change the command. Silly internet.
Hey, look, it's the
Silly.
Trials of the Undying. I did that.
Yeah! Back when you did
Every time.
Anime 5e. I love it. Raz always plays my stuff, and I really appreciate it.
Dude,
It's so dope.
it's just fun.
It's
I like it.
friendship.
It's friendship.
It's friendship.
Friendship.
Pat and I have a great friendship.
We do.
A great friendship. It's so
And-
genuine.
I try to kill you on Mondays, and you
Yeah.
playtest all my games.
Yeah, I playtest all his games, and he tries to kill me. It's great.
It's a fair. That's some Full Metal Alchemist equivalent exchange, if I ever heard of one.
Yeah. No, I do. I love them.
And speaking of trying to kill you every Monday, y'all ready to get back to it? Y'all ready to jump back in where we left off?
Yes.
We'll
For Koozie,
for
Koozie? Koozie the snail.
I forgot about the voice until I started doing it.
hmm
So yes. Last thing. Sorry. Trigger warning. Obviously, we are playing Spooky Times over here on Tales Does Tales. This game features elements of cosmic and gothic horror, including body horror, hallucinations, unreliable narrators. The Thin the Veil is coming online. I promise you, it's gonna be there. Don't you worry. I'm bringing it up right now. I almost forgot, but you will be able to thin that veil with some channel rewards points. Also, hi Rara. We miss you. Thanks
We
for
miss you.
Thanks for trapping my players in this awful dungeon.
hmm Love it.
Yes, that should be live now, and you can thin the veil. We saw a little bit of a veil thinning last episode. I am
We
going
did.
to jump right into the recap. What happened last time? But yeah, it's Spooky Oogie. If that ain't your jam, we got some more Mork Soul this Wednesday. I believe we do not have TPK yet. I'm looking to my resident TPK expert, who's currently zoned in, chatting online. Got to keep the talking about feet pics over in the
Yeah.
private channels of the
Yeah.
Tails Discord server.
Definitely, exactly what she's saying
Not,
right now.
we could say anything at this
We
point.
could.
At this,
We could.
I feel bad now.
great.
I thought she was
Haley.
gonna wake up.
Haley, he's talking to you. That was really funny.
Someone's talking to me.
Someone's talking to Haley.
I thought I was gonna get her out a lot faster. I felt
No.
bad after it happened.
I was disassociating.
Okay.
Dude, that's so real.
Total party chaos. Not
Where am
today,
I?
correct?
No.
Where am I? That
Who
is
is it?
probably
No, we're
next
not.
month.
Can I? You know what? No one's told me that I can't say this, but guess what? We're doing interviews.
Woo!
Whoa.
No NDAs over here. Yeet.
Yay!
So no sessions tonight. We're looking for cast members.
Ooh.
We got a
Yeah.
4th slot to fill. You know we
Oh,
love
shit.
filling slots.
5th slot.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I didn't know there were that many. I need to read more.
No, you're fine.
Wait, so
It's
is
a
TPK sharing Mondays now?
Yes.
The Tails?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were not there. I need to send you a
Well,
link.
yeah.
Yeah, we can talk to you about the Tower of Tales. Keep
The
Haley
Tower
in a
of
cage now.
Tails.
Hashtag
We
save
do,
Haley.
in fact.
Haley's not allowed to do anything on Monday.
Just
Monday is
fun.
Well,
Four
I am.
Tails.
It's actually it's my day off on Mondays. It's Tuesday today in Australia.
Oh, yeah. So Haley's not allowed to do anything on Tuesday. for
Yeah.
Haley.
Just
For
D&D all day, D&D literally, and then work tonight D&D.
Yeah.
More
Amazing.
D&D.
Just
I love
D&D.
Haley lives the
Little
life.
free.
I'm not gonna lie. Haley kind of lives the life. It's pretty great.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty dope.
Sends us snaps of you playing Magic the Gathering with a cat. Like, what kind of life is this? The
Yeah.
life.
It's all life.
The
The
picture
life.
ended up so perfect with his little paw, like look like he was tapping a card. So dumb.
You're counter-spelling my meow meow beans.
You're so cute. dog.
We're
cool.
all in a mood, y'all.
We really
Yeah.
are.
Sorry. Yeah.
No,
So-
it's- no need to apologize.
Look, we're already 17 minutes in. This is half the time that we riff on and bullshit on the other one. So
Yeah.
don't stress.
Yeah.
It's true.
Good.
It's
We're
true.
nailing it.
If you
We
really
have
want some
3
top of the
minutes
show,
until we start interrupting really the schedule of things.
if you really want top of the show gagitude, tune into Vingalia on Wednesdays. But
Yeah.
this Wednesday it's gonna be more Mork Soul. We're gonna get creepy with tentacles and scourge shit. I'm trying to grow a weird zombie bobblehead. It's
And the
going
twins.
well. The
Well,
twins.
get-
As it should.
Question mark?
But yes, all of that said and done, we are ready to recap. You've been in a dungeon beneath the ruined, lost city of Tomoakan. You got there by way of Meander, an Eladrin, who escorted you down into the wilds of the woods, past a road ruin where there were some giants, and then the ground collapsed. And Matt thought that Haley would fail to save and make the cutscene real easy, but nah, she just had to roll fucking good. And so there was an awkward moment, but it was okay. Windbeer flew in.
I should have just not gone down. That would have been the
That-
best.
That would have been.
It would have been so
I'm
funny.
gonna follow Meander back
Yep.
to his. That's what I'm doing.
Heck
You would
yes.
have made me make a new character.
I would have,
Uh,
100%. Yes. Haha, it's not work for me, it's work for you.
We're like, oh my god, it's so exciting. Look, Saoirse and Winnie are back together. Just kidding.
Just
No.
kidding.
JK.
Also, hi Took. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. So yes, you have been in the Hidden Shrine of Tomoakan, and you have quickly found out that this place seems to be like part museum, part like hidden ruins, part like booby-trapped nightmare town. There is a poison mist that hangs in the air that you are sort of like choking and gagging on. Saoirse has air bubbled Narkissa, so that is alleviating some of that, but you do know that there is basically like an hour timer happening, that every hour you are going to be taking damage from this weird stuff. Oh, excuse me. And what else? You have negotiated with the Guardian Get away from my mud, sacred mud. You have,
Sacred mud.
do not
Is
make
this
me
a
discharge my
slug?
sacred duty.
Oh wait, yeah, no, sorry, wrong thing.
So you have navigated past that weird little crabfish off, or crayfish, off into an area that looked like it had star maps on the ceilings and was lightly flooded. There has been some like poisoning, like some acid burning on the walls. You found a little weird pyramid that was glowing, or made Narcissa's moonstone that is actually like attuned to moonlight glow. And it was also giving Saoirse, Pebble, and Winnie some weird tinglies. So there's some moon stuff happening, but you're not quite sure what's going on there. You then found a statue with a magic sword on it that has some plant slayer properties. I believe you tipped the statue forward to find the secret
did.
passage that was behind it. Yep. Because
We
Haley
didn't take it.
detected my seems to be in the opening narration of the last recap and was like, this fucker is up to something.
I was like, that choice of words was suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hang on to
Suspicious.
that and ignore the rest of it.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. You then went north, Saoirse as a giant water lizard, and Pebble was the face of the group, which was great, attempting to negotiate with a glowing, weird slug dude, calling himself
Bioluminescent.
bioluminescent Takuzi Tekotl. You have been Kuzi. You have been parlaying with Kuzi to the point that he seemingly promised to help you across your way, but when he turned his sluggy, mucusy body into a bridge across the hidden moat of this room, haha, prank got you. Welcome to, and this is, my name is
combat.
Chicago, and this is Jackass. You fell into the moat.
Roll
Question,
initiative.
though, he had decided that he did want to help us. Could we have used him as a bridge, or is he always
He
go
can't
through?
bridge it, but if he had actually helped, he would have told you, like, oh, there's a moat there, jump across. Like he would have warned you.
He would have
I'm
said.
just curious.
some
I'm just
shit.
curious if his body could actually.
No,
That's cool.
his body is permanently flaccid, such as the curse of his condition being a slug.
Such is the curse.
Fucking deserves it.
When I start crocheting again, I'm gonna crochet koozie. I'm gonna.
Yes.
You should
I'm gonna
make a
make-
koozie.
I should make a koozie koozie.
just says-
Koozie.
Flaccid.
Do it.
This
That's
is
amazing.
merch we could get behind. That is the
Merch.
limited run, though.
Yeah, limited run. I will make like 10 of them. First come, first serve.
Koozie koozies.
I'm gonna order all 10.
All 10.
What a dick.
Revertables.
Can you
Welcome.
imagine getting that package? Can you imagine getting the package? 2, can you imagine customs when it
Right.
gets to Australia and then being like,
What?
What is
Yeah.
this?
I'm gonna put a note inside the customs that says help yourself if you want one.
if you would like one? Yes.
I kind of
Amazing.
do, but what's it for? And they just put it
but
in
what
healthcare.
What's going on here?
Defies it. Just has a QR code to the episode that explains all of this nonsense.
Yes.
Anyway.
That's what I would have to
Just a
do.
clip.
So yes,
Just a clip.
he
Easy.
totally faked y'all out. He built a bridge out of his squadgy body that then collapsed, and Saoirse and Pebble fell into the water, and you are now in combat against Takuzi Sakala. There's been some blows on both sides. Briefly, there was some threat of drowning as a couple of y'all went on unconscious underwater. We thought it was Narcissa, but then, haha, air bubble.
Aha.
We remembered that
Air
air bubble
bubble.
doesn't just protect against poison gas in this hellscape of a dungeon, it also protects against drowning. So,
Yeah. A completely normal thing.
a completely normal
That's-
thing. We left off with Mirik having tested a new spell, casting web and
Did not work
entangling everyone except Takuzi Takano, basically. Well, not everyone, just Winnie. Winveer is
Just
oh,
Winnie.
sad.
I'm
Takuzi's
stuck.
Takuzi's body is too slimy and corpuscular to be webbed.
I feel like when
a
he's
word.
going through like that animal instinct of like a bug being stuck in a web. Like,
Mhm.
so there's just like this like complete.
The
like,
wings
yeah,
are.
Exactly.
It'll be
There's
fine.
nothing but
It'll be fine.
furious flapping happening on this side because it's just what is it called? Immediately.
Yeah.
Panic.
Let me-
Sure.
Panic mode.
Let me just
Panic mode,
text
yeah.
my little brother here for some art
Instinct.
real quick.
Right.
Yes. So yes, that is where we left off. And Pebble had just swam Saoirse up to the surface, done some lay on hands. You felt this cool, like cleansing water, and then did Step of the Wind to swim back down to continue the fight against Ikusi Staccato. And we are going to jump back into the fight. Mirik, it is your
Yes.
turn.
Yes.
The web is no more. Fuck this web.
Fuck this web.
That's
We
right,
are dropping concentration.
That's in tech check. We found out / remembered / something that web is concentration. So yes, this will now be a webless zone.
Nice.
Yay! We love
She
it.
just immediately is. I'm sorry. Did not go as planned.
Winnie's in the wall.
Yes. So Winveer is no longer restrained. As soon as my I have to switch what tools. I was like, why isn't this working? There we go. All right, and so that's free action. That's just thought. Boop,
That's
gone.
just boop gone. We're done.
Done with that.
What else would you like to do with your turn?
Do. We're going to move here to get out of its way. But as long as I can still see it, it doesn't matter. Because I've got Melf's acid arrow, so fuck you.
Oh man, can you see it? Because it's down. It's down a good depth.
It is down.
And now you've like walked back away from the edge. You can see where it is. You can see the light. So what I'm
Yes.
gonna say is I'm gonna give it heavy cover.
Okay, that's fine.
And this is a
We can take
ranged
heavy
attack,
cover.
right?
Correct.
Because it's a spell, I'm not gonna put disadvantage on it, even though I think normally that would be the case for like underwater ranged attacks, but because it's a spell, I think it's fine. The acid can shoot. So you're just shooting against I'm gonna give it a little bonus to its AC for cover. But yeah, fire away.
You got this.
Just staring down the dice.
That's fine, because it's a nat 20.
Oh! Amazing. Okay, what is that damage?
Redemption.
Nat 20 and a double the bird.
And double the bird. I have to find all of my d4s. Hold on.
Real quick. Not to be the worst. Does it do acid
No,
damage?
you're fine. It does in fact do acid damage, yes.
You find out a very
No.
important detail that it is immune
That's
to
fine.
acid damage.
Mirik is just throwing things out, like, what is going to
After
hit?
hits after hits from Mirik, spellcasting connoisseur. Oh
Yeah,
fuck, web didn't work? I'll try acid.
We're just gonna try something.
I love you so
It
much.
didn't matter. The biggest part was dropping that web. That was
Yes.
all she actually cared about, and then was just like, I don't know what's gonna work or not. This is going in the water,
I
and
love
I
it.
don't want to accidentally, like, fuck with anyone else who's in the area.
Yep, valid. And hey, now you found out it's just delicious acid. It's exfoliating.
I
Fine.
hate this guy.
Tasty.
He's,
Wow. Delicious.
he is meant to be hated. He is
Yeah.
an irredeemable asshole. Anything else you would like to do for your turn?
Let's see. We are going to step up next to Winnie.
Okay. Oh yeah, so that you can defend if needed. Very good. Very
So
smart.
I can defend if needed.
Indeed.
And
Indubitably.
that's it.
Speaking of,
Indubitably.
it is Windveer's turn.
You're free.
I'm free.
Yay.
I would like.
That
I
was
would like to
Bethel.
reset my brain.
Yeah. Fuck. What's what's the brain thing that I'm trying to do? Oh yes, okay. So I need to be. The whole point of Merrick moving next to me is to stay within 5 feet of me. Is that correct?
Correct.
So I'm going to stay within 5 feet, but I'm going to walk at the edge, and I know that that's not. I'm not going to fall in there. Is that right?
Are you walking or flying?
I'm technically. Oh, I thought I was on the ground because of the web thing. My brain.
No, okay, it was like in the air. So I'd imagine when it's the spell, like your wings automatically catch you.
And I fly, and I'm going to drop down so then I can see them.
Okay. Yes, you can absolutely see him.
And I'm within 5 feet of Merrick as well.
Yes, you are within 5
Yeah.
feet of Merrick as well. Yes, I should
Beautiful.
have pulled this up earlier, but yes. What do you want? What do you want him to do?
Shoot with my bow, please.
All right, let me double
He's
check.
probably going to be sad, but I'm not going in the water, so.
No.
Okay. And what's the range increment? I'm assuming it's long enough, but just double checking.
It's 150, 600.
Okay, yes. So it is within first range increment, but it will have disadvantage because of the underwater rule. So even though you're not fighting, it's that like transition between you and the water you got to punch through.
I'm gonna lean over and put my whole body out the water. No, I'm joking. Disadvantage still, yes. So 20, dirty 20 for both.
Yes.
You peaked on the celebration, so but I was like double nat 20s. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
double 15s plus
Awesome.
5.
Yeah,
Double
that
dirty
hits.
20s.
That
Yeah.
hits.
So that's a what is it? Longbow. D8. 5 damage, and I'm going to see if I can chuck a. Where is it?
Rot moss.
No, I want to try something different. Actually, I want to see if I can. But have we tried to poison him yet?
Not to my knowledge.
I'm gonna try it. Oh, he probably has high con. We'll give it a fucking go. I'm gonna try and use green fever on him.
Okay. Green fever. I get a con save.
Con saving throw, 15.
He does have good con. Oh, God. You said 15, and then I immediately looked at my dice. Dirty 15. 12 plus 3.
Yeah, that's all good.
Is there half damage on success or anything?
Yes, half damage on success. So
Okay.
2d8. So he's gonna take another 10, so 5 damage.
Ooh, very nice. 10 total damage on that shot.
Yes. And that will. And then I get to go again.
I was gonna say, you got 2 shots.
2 attacks there. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
this is the second arrow that leaves at the same time, and I don't think that's gonna hit 12.
12? Okay. No, that doesn't.
One arrow.
Nope, just misses.
Yeah. One arrow just flies off to the side. But that's okay.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn, I think. Bonus action. Do a twist. Does anyone need healing?
I am looking very poor.
You're looking very poor. I'm going to send a
Yeah, yeah.
healing. Oh, can I? Yeah, I can cast a spell even though
Yes.
I'm
Yep.
concentrating and I attacked. Yes. I was like, did I do a spell yet? No.
What
Oh,
are you
yeah.
what are you concentrating on?
Pebbles enlargement.
Thank you. Yes. I forgot the pebble is enlarged.
Yes.
She's medium, but she is enlarged.
Yes, she's enlarged. And
So
you
she's
get 5
normal.
healing, 5 regular healing, and 5 temporary hit points. No, 10.
5
Wait,
healing.
how does it work?
It's 5 per level of the spell. So if you did first level, it's 5 temp HP.
5 temp. Yeah, so 5. Yeah, so 5 healing and 5 temp HP.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like to cast Healing Word as a ranger, you can go to day 20 itch.com and go get your subclass, Blight Caller. Yeah. Anything else for your turn?
No.
So,
Day 20.
That's the end of my turn.
that was some filler text while I shuffled my tabs around to keep track of this combat. Saoirse, you are up.
It's me.
It's you.
Me. Okay. Do I get the sense that if Kuzi was blind, it would benefit us? Or
Probably
do I get
not.
the sense he uses like the water?
Are you proficient?
like-
Are you proficient in nature?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give it to you then. Like slugs, stuff like that, typically have
Yeah.
blind sight.
Cool. That's what I thought. But I wanted to just.
Yep, it's worth a double check.
Yeah.
He does not give a shit about blind. Yeah. Those little eye stalks are barely doing anything. It's more of just sensing the area around him.
He needs glasses.
Yeah.
He can't actually see. Oh my goodness.
Your arrow tickles me, but the scion of the moon is unperturbed.
I hate him so much.
Always watch. Okay, I got this.
I've been trying to. It started off just purely Raz voice from Monsters Inc. And I'm like, what
Yeah.
if Raz was an incel? That's what this thing
What?
sounds like.
Literally, I feel like that's exactly the vibes I'm getting, and they
Uh-huh.
literally are hitting. They're hitting
What
my
if-
soul. It's like
I
I know this guy,
You
and that's
do.
the problem. Like I
Yes.
know him.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I also know this guy, right? Like, I feel like we all know this person.
Mhm.
We do.
And I'm
This
like,
person exists.
so what I will do is cast Fairy Fire.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's no way of excluding
Next.
allies, correct? Because that is 20-foot cube.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined.
We're back in
Any
the
creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
we're back in the 20-foot cube.
20-foot
Fun games.
cube. Okay. So,
It's
no.
not good, it's not good.
I'm not centering it like that.
You're not? Why not?
I think that's a terrible idea. So,
I mean,
20-foot
genuinely.
cube.
Right here. Okay, you can minimize the damage by doing
yeah,
that.
I want to minimize. I want to minimize who has to make a dexterity save.
And I want to sparkle, so.
So you're
it's fine.
okay.
Nice.
You're like, I actually do want to sparkle with
Incredible.
bioluminescent algae.
As a division.
I'm good with this. Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like algae just starts trying to grow on you and make you
Oh,
all
I love that.
bioluminescent.
Yes.
I love it.
I love the idea
Okay.
that it's like waking up all of the in the water it's algae, and then on the the columns in the air it's these spores that are just hanging
Yeah.
all of this stuff. You're not making new stuff, you're just waking up what's there, and it's all
Yeah.
starting to glow. So yes.
Whoa, so as the magic hits me, all of my everything that I've
All
got
your
on me
little-
just starts to glow. Like
Yeah, it's
like
gonna
it
be
just opens
amazing.
up.
Okay.
Amazing.
Dexterity saving throws.
And this could be from Pebble.
You can fail yours.
You
Haley,
can,
if
you can
want
fail
to.
willingly if you want to.
If you want to be sparkly
Pebble,
and shiny.
Takuzi's Tacatl, and Windveer all making deck saves. Green
Mhm.
sparkles for Kuzi, and my Raven and Riddle cheese dice for Pebble.
Yes.
How is he that? He better have a negative modifier. He doesn't have a negative Wild. 15 for Takuzi.
Damn. The saving throw is 14.
Oh God, incredible. This
Rude.
asshole.
This
I feel
fight,
for you.
man.
I feel for you. This is ridiculous. Pebble got a dirty 20, so easy, just
I got a
moving through the water.
22.
Yes.
So I purposefully activated on my wings, but it does not give him advantage on hitting me.
Yeah.
I'm down. I'm down
Yeah.
for the aesthetic without the mechanical debuff.
It
This is
washes over Winnie.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
washes over Winnie and you see all the fungus highlight.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
she's just like,
fine. It's just a
Yes.
magic girl transformation for Windveer.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so no, what happens is, you know how my wings, they look like a predator?
Mhm.
Like an owl, like
Yeah.
I don't know what they look like. I feel like I need to come up with a eldritch horror that it looks like. But that's what it is. It's like
That's
a
fun.
face. Like imagine what moth wings look like. That's what it is. So they're just glowing more. So it's not like he notices me. It's like that's scarier now.
spooky.
But because he's an asshole, he must then say,
Yeah.
Real rangers don't use glowing stuff. You're not a real adventurer.
Ew, I hate this guy so much.
I will consume you and melt you down into moon poop.
I'm gonna take you home and
Already moon.
pluck you to a wall.
I think I might in fact already be moon poop.
Well,
So
there's-
we're, you know,
True.
I think I might already be there.
too.
As the upcoming clip does say, you're at the very least moon afterbirth. And with that, anything else you'd like to do for your turn?
So I casted the spell. Casted my
Casted
spell.
Bonus actions and
Wait a second. Do I have a feature? I need to make sure I don't have a feature that I can just use Fairy Fire. No, I don't. Okay. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Blooming Health.
Ooh, nice. So this is you are a plant folk now instead of a satyr. So tell us what Blooming Health does.
So Blooming Health, I think it's the same concept as the algae in the water. It's like I just draw it all to me, right? And I like use its nutrients, and I will regain HP equal to my level +6. That's a bonus action.
That's really cool. Excellent.
So that will be 12
Very cool.
because I'm level.
Good.
Yep.
Heck yeah, I love it. I feel much better now. I feel a little bit better.
Feel a little bit better.
A little bit better. Let me see if there's anything. I
Was
need to
it
do
was
with
it level
movement.
plus proficiency bonus?
It just says HP equal to your level +6.
Okay.
I don't know what that
Okay.
means.
I'll double check, but for now just do that. It might be twice your proficiency bonus, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
It's based
It looks like it's like 2 times.
if you click it, it will blow it out into the full text and explain where that number is coming from. But yeah, the
As
short
a bonus action, you focus your energies to regrow your body, regaining a number of hit points equal to your level plus twice your proficiency bonus.
Nailed
Once
it.
You
There
use
you
this
go.
trait,
Wait.
you can't use it again until you finish a long rest.
and it was said in a British accent, so it must be technically correct.
Must be true.
Must be true. Do you want any movement, or are you good where you are?
That's what I was just about to look at.
Okay. I'll go ahead and delete the fairy fire cube since
Yeah.
it's only aesthetics, but it is. You know what? I'm gonna.
You know, I would like to be standing and not in a boat anymore. So, can I get just right over,
Yes.
right over where I know the floor is?
So let me do. It takes half of your movement to get up onto the stuff. So
Yeah.
that is 15 feet of movement, and then it's the double, not double rough
Mhm.
terrain, but like 1.5 rough terrain. So it's 3 feet for foot. So it's the other 15 feet to move that last 5 foot. So you
Yeah.
are good. Yes.
Good, I'm Gucci, and I'm not a lizard anymore, which
And
sucks.
You're not a lizard. You are a plant satyr.
I'm me. I'm a plant person. I'm a fungi.
Just a fun guy.
I'm just a fun guy.
I hate me too. It is Narcissa's turn. Pow, pow, pow.
What's Narcissa doing with
What
her air
is-
bubble?
Narcissa is down here with the rare bubble. And, man. He moved into melee against her, so she's going to keep the crossbow out, but she is going to unsheath the rapier. And yeah, take a stab. Take a stab at this boy. Don't like him. Need to
Don't like
punish him. Let's see here. We're gonna continue using the cheese dice for playing y'all. That is going to be a 17 to hit, which will hit, which is going to be a d8 for the rapier, plus how much sneak attack do you do? Sneak attack 3d6. Ugh! She hits so hard. Okay,
Yes.
3d6, and then the d8 over there. Except I'm rolling for you, so it's boop. 4, 6 plus 5 is 11, plus her modifier puts that to 15. So 15 points of magical piercing damage. And that is going to be enough to get rid of this dude. So
Oh,
she
thank God.
swims forward, unsheathes the rapier, and just right into like the dome, and just like just like the whole body starts to like quiver and kind of like shrink wrap up. It is just this like floating cloud of flesh and all of this like ooze that came out of him as he died.
Oh,
And
gross.
Oh, good.
you are out of combat. And it's now dark because Pebble doesn't have a torch and no more glowing slug.
There's no more glowing slug and no more Mirik immediately just dancing lights glow man.
Yep,
Why? Because it's there anyways.
it is there anyways, yes. Oh yeah,
I
technically
don't know.
concentration would have put that down, but y'all had enough light that it didn't affect anything.
We're gonna start pulling people out of the water.
Yeah.
Yes. Now that y'all are out of combat, there's no danger here of not being able to extract them from the moat.
Oh. That was fun. Guys.
That was something. Yes.
That was
Yeah.
just
Winnie, I apologize. I did not think that that would go as it did.
No, I trust you to cast magic to protect us, whatever happens. So don't stress. I usually am able to worm my way out of these things, but unfortunately, I gotta work on my strength. Was
Next
it a dex
time,
save or a strength save? I can't remember.
it was a strength save.
Yeah, I gotta work on my muscles, and I flex my twig arms. Here's actual size of with his arms.
I think you're perfectly strong, Winnie.
I know. I've just got hollow bones.
Hmm. Little bit. Just
Much like a
just
bird.
little. Mm.
Yes, much
Oh.
like a bird.
You've got to be able to fly.
Pebble is like, I can't see, and like you hear the and like lights the torch. I just realized that is way too bright of a light. Ooh, yeah, we are getting some.
Spooky.
I forgot that
Right.
the torch distances are much smaller here because, and they are burning that like sort of like dull red amber color. Because of the poison smoke, it makes it more difficult for fire to work properly. So Pebble is once again holding a torch to help illuminate everything that's going on here.
Did we want to go back to the statue?
I didn't see anything about the statue, really. Well,
No, it's a secret
Oh.
passage.
oh.
Found it.
Interesting.
She did find it, yes.
I was able to use my muscles then.
Narcissa pipes up.
Sometimes.
Narcissa pipes up is like, there was also a I think I saw like a weird rabbit go that way. So we
Yes.
might want to investigate that, I think. I don't know.
What are rabbits
Now,
doing down
or
here?
or maybe next time. Will we make it to the rabbit today?
It's
Shall
hard
we-
to say. It feels like it could be 2 to 3 weeks away, but it's always worth
Yes.
investigating.
Okay, nice.
Let's go to the statue first, and then we can return to this area.
Beautiful.
And just as a reminder of what you're seeing in this room, there is, so like now you've kind of mapped it out. There is a, let me actually see if I can show these to y'all. Let's see. If I undo this, can y'all see? Yeah, so like this is where the moat is. It's basically all around the edges of this room. That last 10 feet is just, it just sinks down.
Okay, but like the way that the light hits makes it look like a moon, and I'm really digging it.
Nice.
Oh, it's a lot
That is true.
clearer
It does kinda
now.
look like-
Yeah, so I had those hidden on the GM layer just to remind myself of where everything was. So I'll put those
Yeah.
back, but you know that the moat is there. Unless you very specifically say, I'm going into the moat, I'm not going to hold y'all to positioning tricksiness like I did at the start.
To the moat.
There is, yeah, I'm gonna throw your feet to the fire. There is also a door up here. You can see that like the stairs lead down into this waterlogged area. It goes across. There is that moat stretch, but knowing it's there, you could figure out a way across without too much trouble. And then there's a stairway leading up to another brass door that has that like that patina of long-term rust and corrosion. At the bottom of the area, you've got this one that had that like thick, kind of crusty white coating in the bottom of this well. There's 2 identical wells down here like basins filled with water, or at one time were filled with water. The one on the right to the east is it had that like crusty lime in there, and Windveer noticed that there was a bunch of like diseased rats hanging out in the rubbish there. You did not investigate further than that. And then the other side had just some like scummy, like barely there water, and some frog, a big old bullfrog couple with some tadpoles just plopping around in there.
If it wasn't a family, I was going to take.
So cute. I love them.
Any of the rats seem friendly? Curious? That's more like a rat's nature.
Curious, definitely, yes. Like there's occasion they seem to be just milling about in the rubbish. Some are sleeping, some are awake and like looking at stuff. And then one of them like it drifts towards you and like is like looking, but then like scuttles back to its little...
ration?
You could certainly try an animal handling check, but there are consequences to failure.
Animal handling.
Can I give assistance?
Yes, please. How would you like to assist me with my
We're just gonna get really low, and I'm gonna be like, "Come on, little rat boy, come on." And like, I'm pretty sure they can understand me, right? I just can't understand them.
I think so. So yes.
Like, we're not gonna hurt you. It's gonna be okay.
Windveer, go ahead and make a animal handling check.
Advantage? With
With advantage from the help, yes.
Thank God. Oh, that's much better. I got a 19.
You already rolled the first one, you snake in the grass. You do.
You knew. Well, I didn't know.
That's true.
I didn't know. I just...
Haley rolling her
No,
dice
with-
quietly. I'll roll
with
my
the-
check
yeah,
with
with-
advantage. I just rolled a natural 20.
No, I didn't roll. Like, I didn't roll the advantage. I had only rolled the first roll, and if you said no, then I was just gonna go with it, and it
Yep.
would have was what it was. And I got an 8, so it would have been terrible, but
Would
it's
have been
not
the
good.
worst, but not,
Not
good. Yeah,
good.
very true. Not good.
Not good.
So what was the advantage roll? Sorry, let's be cheeky.
Sorry, 16 plus 4.
Okay, dirty
Oh,
20.
that's actually a dirty 20, not a
Yeah.
19.
Dirty 20.
I'm terrible at math, guys. Fuck me.
21.
Oh, damn.
Uh, you are like the little rat, like quickly like nibbles, and you can't understand them back, but they are being friendly. There's a problem with the friendliness though, is that ration is quickly just like snookered away. Now the rest of the rats like just like this whole like sort of like roiling pile of rats is now like kind of begging for like another nibble.
Alright, I give him one more whole ration, but I kind of chuck it further so we can move on without them bothering us.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot them a little closer. They're just like.
Hey
whoop.
guys. That's love you guys.
Give me another animal handling check.
With advantage?
This one not an advantage because you are trying to get them to really do something against their nature.
17.
17. That is good. You are able to like, okay, look at all of this food, and like you kind of like do a little sleight of hand flourish. To, like maybe it was more than just a day's rations. So mark off 2 rations, but they're able they skitter back.
I literally bought rations specifically for
These kinds of
wasted.
shenanigans. Nice.
Yes,
Amazing.
like I have a this is the ration, like you told us roughly how many rations we needed, and I put that in a separate amount than the other rations that I have for wasting.
I love
So
it. Perfect. This is
She's
this
just
is not
got
wasting.
food.
You're learning things. And they do look relatively occupied. If you were wanting to do anything with that well, you would be able to sneak up on it without getting attention. But yeah,
This gross well water doesn't go anywhere, does it?
No. Have we?
Did you say it was shallow,
Okay.
or was it? I thought it was like a stone basin with
It
shallow
has white,
water in it.
crusty
Was that what I
stuff.
had in my image.
it has white, crusty stuff, but that's as much as you could tell.
Does it smell salty?
You did not smell it, so you could go over there and smell it.
I don't know if I want to. Guys, should I do it? Should I investigate these wells, or should we just leave them?
I was thinking, have we tried to see if there's anything magical near them?
Mm-mm.
No?
Magic's not my forte. I have a bit of it because of, and I point to my body because I
You're
think
looking
I'm a
so
fairy.
beautiful, by the way, Winnie. I really think you've really become yourself. while I was away.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I'm still not convinced this isn't a trick. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Detect Magic with a second level spell slot.
Ooh.
Oh, at least
that-
one of us has it.
Yeah, that
Nice.
sucks, but I'm gonna do it.
Yep, that is.
And then I'm gonna kind of peek in at both sides.
Okay.
Like I would like to use the 10 minutes to like peek in the one area, peek in the other area,
Mhm.
maybe peek back in the koozie area.
Yeah, for sure. You wouldn't even need the 10 minutes to like fully explore, like get the it's a
Yeah.
30-foot radius around you, so
Yeah.
you can get that bubble to cover the whole room pretty quick.
Cool.
No signs of magic from
Okay.
any of the areas.
Nothing.
Except for
I
all
almost
of
went
us.
Irish.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I almost turned Irish for a second. Oof. I was like, there's nothing.
There's nothing here.
Nothing
no,
here.
obviously there's the magic of like the stuff that y'all are carrying, but nothing else.
How much magic stuff is there on Winnie? How much magic stuff is there on all my party members?
Pretty sure a decent amount, if I remember correctly.
All my party members are just glowing.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on
Yeah.
how many of the jars are filled with things that are counted as magic.
I would say
That's
not to
probably-
those.
No,
They're like
there are only two things.
Oh, okay. Fred.
My wand of
Craig.
entangle and my rapple.
Yeah, Wand of
Rabble.
Entangling
Yeah.
Craig, yeah.
Okay.
You've met
okay,
Craig,
okay.
haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
She was there when you got
Yeah,
Craig.
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
was
know,
there.
but I wasn't. I had a brain moment where I was like,
Yeah.
wait, who did I? When did I
I
get?
don't know.
Craig.
I didn't have that brain moment until you had that brain moment. And I was like, well, wait, when did that happen?
When did
Yeah.
that happen? I was there for that, man. I was there.
Secret tunnel.
Not really anything interesting glowing by, except on us, obviously.
Yes.
I didn't see anything too interesting. But I would like to request that maybe we take a short rest.
Oh yeah.
That would be a little nice for me.
I think that would be fine.
Okay. Love it.
Yeah. Do we want to see if we can find a place that is safe, or do we just call this place safe?
How does the frog room look? If we go back into the frog well area,
You're
if
next.
anything-
You're close to those rats, and at some point they're
Okay.
gonna figure out that that was just one ration.
Yeah.
What if we close the door here?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
And then the door at the other end of the hallway is closed as well, isn't it? Because that goes into the guardian area.
Yeah. So this
So maybe
hallway,
let's just hang in this hallway.
Just boop.
I will.
Yeah.
Can
And we'll just put our backs to that door and stay so then we can see
perfect.
down the thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's sleep.
Narcissa goes down there and like looks kind of longingly to the east, like, I'll find you later, bunny, and then like closes the door.
We will find it later, I promise.
We'll find it. I promise. Just, I'm not feeling too hot right now.
Alrighty,
Let's
so
Little.
doing your
I
short
will
rest.
remind us
Chill.
all, before we short rest, that the longer we are here, the more we are going to continue to inhale this.
Mhm.
Yes.
So
So,
Yes.
yes.
you can absolutely
Don't
take your short
think-
rest.
I mean, if I don't have it up, like, yeah, this short rest is doing nothing for me.
You would
The
get
short rest
back.
Up to you guys. I get my one poison rollback.
I wasn't sure how many of those you'd use. I thought you had
Pretty
some.
one.
Did you use Rot Moss in this fight yet? No, that was against the giants. You haven't had many fights
Yeah.
in here. That's right.
Okay, I'm gonna roll some HP.
So what I'll do is what I'll rule is you do your short rest. We'll come up with something else for long rest, but we'll do short rest. And at the end of that short rest, I'll roll the d6 for how much poison damage you took during that hour, and then that'll be off of whatever you rested up to. So like if you roll hit dice to max,
It's gonna happen after.
it'll always tick that last little bit. Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth it. I got 3 hit points missing.
I could just as easily roll those back off of you. But then you
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I go back to where I started.
So far, I've only rolled ones on the
If I heal
poison
myself,
dice.
I get my. Although if I heal myself, I get my temp HP, right?
Yes.
No, that's not. That's only during a spell, not a.
That's just from a
short
spell.
rest.
Yes.
Yeah, not a short rest. My brain was just
Oh.
like, oh, but no,
Woo.
not.
Back up to full.
Back up to full, and I am going to use Arcane Recovery.
Okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
Why? Because I need some spell slots back.
Okay. I'm going to save my hit dice for a different rest if we take it.
Valid.
Yeah. And I
Just
did
take the
use
damage.
my 1d10 hit die.
Okay, dope. Let me see. I got other characters that need to rest. Oh no.
Yep.
Pebble definitely needs a rest. So let's do short rest.
Gotcha. You have people to take care of.
I do have people to take care of right now. Let's see here.
Okay.
We could do that 1d10 first, so 1d10 plus 1. 9, 10, perfect. Pebble's back up to full. You know, before I'm a dick.
Cool. All right.
So 10 healing to Pebble.
Is the temporary HP gone?
Nope, that sticks
Where's
around
that?
until long rest.
Cool. Love
And then, oh god, Narcissa needs some healing.
it.
I forgot. Narcissa got hit a lot. So
Oh no.
we're gonna do this plus this. Oh no. You don't want me rolling for you guys.
Oh no.
Oh no. Arr nar.
Nar.
That's 10.
When I was rolling last week, it was like anytime I would roll for any of the bad guys, they would roll poorly. But when I rolled for Rowena, it went well. And I was like, the dice have a story to tell today,
Mhm.
guys. The dice have already decided.
Okay, I'm saving one hit dice for Narcissa, even though she is not at full health at all. And is everyone short rested? Everyone at their HP before I do my awful thing? Okay,
Correct.
I'm gonna do the awful thing now.
Awful thing.
Now, I rolled a third one, so you're welcome. You only take 1 point of poison damage.
Yay.
And I did forget Narcissa's immune to this, so Narcissa's actually fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
Narcissa's
Narcissa,
fine.
on a scale of 1 to 39, Narcissa's at about a 25. So not fine, but not as bad
That's
as I
fine.
thought it was going to be, where she was going to get dinged right at the end of it.
Oh wait, no, it's alright.
Before you do anything, I'm going to use my once per day of cure wounds on Narcissa.
Oh, nice. That is very much appreciated.
Nice.
Thank you, Dragon
That's
Wife.
And that is for 7.
Very nice. Okay, yes.
Thanks, Dragon Mommy.
Still not at full, but way better.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay, y'all have healed up.
Looking
Slightly.
good now. Okay.
As you were spending time down in here, you occasionally hear like little bits of movement, like maybe rats moving behind the stucco of these hallways, or like things like sloshing around in the water. There is activity here, but it seems like the poison keeps a lot of the wilds that are outside of the shrine from coming into it. So there's not too much traffic that you're having to worry about. This is me saying, I am rolling for random encounters. You have not triggered any as of yet, but they do exist. It's just pretty low odds.
I appreciate it when Matt does this as the GM.
The-
He's like,
the-
I am rolling random encounters. I just have to let you know. Like, I'm doing it.
Yeah. They give you a peek behind the narrative curtain, because it's the gotcha of like, I didn't know there was random encounters in here. Everything's awful, but like there's several ticking clocks that are trying to pressure your HP as low as possible. Okay.
Bitches.
What would you like to do?
Okay.
You've got Winveer has already started heading into the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. There is the secret tunnel. It is very kind of claustrophobic. Anyone that's not like Winnie or Pebble, I will get that concentration off of you because the enlarge, I believe, has ended by now. I think that's either a 10-minute or like an hour.
I think it's only one. Yeah, it's only 1 minute.
I
But that
I
fight was
wish-
10 rounds, I don't think.
I wish cats had more hit points. So sad. Foxes too. Shit. Okay.
I'm
There's
just
no-
gonna keep going down this tunnel, guys, so come along.
Yep, we're following.
So we're not going after the rabbit. I just want to double check.
Not until you're feeling better.
That's okay. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Because we want you to truly experience the rabbit.
We want you to experience the rabbit. I don't know.
I did check in with Bun out of character
Okay.
for rabbit
Okay.
things. So I would not
Okay.
be poking that so hard if it were not like an okay thing to explore. But
No, I know, but like, it's still there's
Yeah,
something else we
that's-
could do, right?
that's absolutely valid.
Or
You've
is
got other
this
things
more
to look at.
important for us? Yeah. We'll follow the rabbit momentarily. We have another 55 minutes of chatting
Yeah,
time.
you've got.
Totally fine.
By the
Totally
way,
get it.
whenever I'm moving Pebble, I want to emphasize you don't really see it on even like the other map that I've got because it always has Narcissa's dark vision, like lighting things up in grayscale. As Pebble, it is genuinely horrifying because as soon as y'all are out of the torchlight, you just don't fucking exist anymore. So it's like it is really easy to just become alone in this place.
Yeah, it is. It's very scary.
Yeah.
Like I need at
Yeah.
least. I need to.
When you move Winnie around and she's just got black and white 10 feet around her, like out of
Mhm.
the torchlight, and you're like, I made a mistake. This is a long tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
We've turned left.
Indeed. Let me see. You might get to see more than what you're seeing there. Yeah. I was like, why don't you see all the way to the end of the tunnel? Because like you said, there is this little 10-foot bubble of like blind sense that Winnie is feeling. So I'll stop you right there. I'm not gonna pause. It's not that much of a stop. But you are getting to the end. So this hallway has like gone
There's
in
the-
to the east
Yeah, the rubble.
and then bent to the north. And now as you reach further and further up, your blind sense is starting to feel like the movement of air and like the shapes of like rubble up ahead as it looks like a block, like a part of the wall has been pushed into the tunnel. And like there's debris and like you're feeling a little bit of water. You're hearing the movement of water up ahead. It looks like this is opening up into some sort of hallway up ahead of you.
I wait for everyone to catch up and I say, there's a hallway up ahead. I need more light before I move forward.
Let me move Pebble up here. There we go.
Okay. There's a door. I see now.
I see a door.
See a door.
Narcissa,
There's
if
a
you would.
Yes, this is your specialty.
This is. She sort of like excitedly like saunters up to the door, eager to test it out. Oh,
I will help if possible.
She actually has advantage on like checking for traps and stuff
Okay.
on her own because she has
Cool.
the dungeon delver feat. Does a pretty decent job. Man, now I really get to like enforce the meta of it and be like, no traps. I rolled for it. You don't know.
You don't know.
Gives the door a quick once over. It looks, let me double check what this door is made of. We are not in that area anymore. Where are we? Beep, 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 boop, boop, bop.
I think that's
Let me just get the correct lore link.
Lorling.
Lore link page up. Lore link for all of your campaign planning and tracking needs. Which has actually made running this dungeon way freaking easier because there's like the dungeon like interconnects in really weird ways, and so you could approach from different angles, and so I can organize all the flavor text in lore link to be like, if they come from this way, they can do this way. Okay. Into this hallway. This hallway is strewn with mud and flotsam. There is water dripping down from the ceiling, and it is accumulating in the center of the corridor before flowing westward to this door that you're standing in front of. You've obviously come out from behind this weird stone block that's kind of been shoved to the side in the southern wall. The water flows and goes under this door that is made of bronze-bound wood. The door has a handle and a keyhole. Narkissa quickly checks those over, gets her thieves' tools out, and just like does a quick like rake through the keyhole. Doesn't seem locked or trapped in any way. And she just opens it. Boop. And into that room, I don't know how many of you can see. Winnie can't see shit. Narkissa can see.
Nope.
Saoirse can
I-
only...
Would like. I've been trying to figure out what I'm gonna turn into. Okay. I'm gonna turn into a giant wolf spider.
Giant wolf spider.
Just you know, it's my little green mushroom guy.
Nice.
I
think-
think my wolf spider looks a little more like an orb weaver. Like it's got a
Mhm.
little fungusy looking butt, you know.
Yes.
Nice.
I do need to remember to set up your wild shape tokens properly because they're all set up as NPCs right now, which means their vision doesn't work properly.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna give
Also-
your token. I'm just gonna give your token dark vision.
It's got blind sight 10 feet, dark vision 60 feet.
Nice. I will give you the 60 feet of dark vision because that is the most relevant at this point in time. So Wolf Spider, Saoirse, and Narkissa can both see into this room. Spider. You can see that down in this room, it is there's a stairway leading down. The map doesn't really show it that well. The stairway like goes down from the door and like part way up the stairs. This room is just completely flooded with water. Absolutely filled to the brim. You can see another door that is of like similar construction on the other side of the room, but you're only seeing like the top 3 inches of that door. The water has filled the room to basically like block that doorway off. And you can actually tell that, I would say passive investigation, a couple of y'all have pretty high investigation. The pressure of this room must be pushing on that other door such that the reason it's not like emptying out very well is because it's just so tightly sealed against its like boundaries. So there's maybe like a little bit of trickle of water coming out, but it's basically like pushing the door super closed and jamming it up against its casing to where none of this
So we
water is really flowing
Open the
out.
door, right?
You could open the
Just open
door
the door.
on the other side of the room. You could do that if you wanted to.
Sounds like a great idea. Let's go. There's nothing that could possibly go wrong.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
No way.
Yeah, that is what you are seeing. I'll attempt to get Pebble up into the mix so that there's light. Whee!
Get
now,
Pebble over here.
now everyone
Get
can see a little bit.
Can I crawl up on the wall? Like, and like beyond the wall in this room?
Yeah, if you wanted to move around that room doing spider climb things, I'd absolutely allow that. There's enough
Okay.
there's enough distance between where the water is at and the
Water.
ceiling that you can do
Okay.
that.
So I would like to make a little kind of like a circuitous route around the room on like
Round the outside.
see if round the outside.
Mhm.
Sorry.
And I
Yeah,
would say you also do still have detect magic up and running. I'm actually gonna put a concentrate
Oh,
marker
that's
on
crazy.
that
Yeah.
so that traversing the oh no wait, because y'all rested.
Yeah, we rested. I
Yeah.
was like, what?
Never mind.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, you're good. Never
But I
mind.
appreciate it.
I was trying.
I would have taken it.
I would have taken it. Anything you're looking for in particular in this room?
Danger, number one.
Danger.
Anything sparkly, shiny, useful.
Okay. Give me a
And
perception check.
then I also did want to look or go over to the door and see if like I could you know how some like it's like vibrations are spiders like
Yeah.
big thing that's the blind sense stuff. I was just gonna see if standing kind of on the door if I got anything from behind it.
Gotcha. I like it. So yes, give me a perception check and I'll roll all of that up into that.
22.
22. No sense of danger. You like even like test the water out a little bit with one of your little spider leggies. Nothing comes biting. There's maybe like small amounts of sort of like actual small crayfish, not like giant sentient French ones. That
I
are like
snack
swimming. Yeah, there's a little bit. It tastes gnarly. Like I would actually give me an investigation check for doing that. Give you a little bit of a data point here.
Ooh. That one was not so good, and I am not a good investigator. So that's gonna be a 5.
Okay. Just tastes real bad, real disgusting.
Real icky.
Real super icky. Testing the door, like holding your little spider feetsies against the door. No significant vibrations from the other side. Doesn't sound like there's anything on the other side of them. Doesn't feel like there's anything.
I'll come back around and do like a spider shrug. Yeah, my two like the two long ones that are at the front, you know. I'm just like,
The perfect
room was-
perfect emoji shrug.
The room was safe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just gonna quickly unlock it on my map and then put myself back down where I was.
Uh-huh.
What are we doing? Through the door or back this way? Does this end?
It
I
does
can't
not.
see.
It does not. Yeah, that's right. You can't see. You don't know.
I asked Narcissa, that's me asking. My wife
Roll-
sees for me. I don't need to see.
That's right. I love being silly with this vision. It's so fun.
am I big enough that Winnie could sit on me?
Technically yes, because small medium, right? So technically yes.
Yeah, small
Uh,
medium. That's
at the-
funny.
You do see that like water is dripping down from the ceiling here. And it's getting into that little pool that's kind of in the middle of the hallway there before it like runs out in that little rivulet. But then at the very far end, there is a door there, specifically a double door.
Is there mud or is this water going across stone?
It is, there is stone floor here, but like just over the years, mud has accumulated in this room. It's like the wall has like sloughed off and like turned into like stucco mud, and like mud has dripped in from the leakage to the ceiling. So it's a very messy hallway.
Cool.
You're gonna check for
Just-
traps.
Just reapply my dirt shoes.
Your dirt shoes.
Very nice.
Checking for traps. And I'm gonna do the same blindside thing on this door, like where it's like I'm trying.
Okay, give me another perception check.
Is there anything?
Which door looks more exciting?
Which one? Where should we go?
Maybe we should abandon both and go look for the bunny.
Maybe.
And then that way all the hallways are open, ready for when we're ready to make a
Right.
decision on where we want to go next.
Yeah, exactly. We've got.
I think that would be a
intense-
wonderful idea.
I think
We've
that's a
got the-
great idea too.
Spider nodding.
What'd you get with the
We'll
the
check for
perception?
traps and such,
Let's
just so we
see.
know.
Yeah.
Then we'll
11
get a
plus
Narcissa
6,
double check next week.
17.
17 on perception.
Okay.
I can do a quick perception for Narcissa on like traps and stuff. Narcissa is fairly confident that the door is neither trapped nor locked. And you are both fairly confident that you hear this like this faint, like slightly melodious sound coming from the other side of the door.
I'm gonna get in a defensive stance in front of the door. You know, I'm gonna
It's-
turn. I'm gonna face my comrades. I'm gonna be like, you know how spiders like raise their front fork? Be like,
Mhm.
Yeah.
no.
I put like a musical note in the dirt on by the door, and then we just turn around and start following Narcissa to the bunny.
Yes.
To flesh that out just a little bit, you've got it's this really like echoey, almost like plucking on bells kind of feel to it,
Okay.
where it's kind of hard to tell, is someone
I also
singing?
pour a bell then.
Is someone singing, or is someone like singing these little like haunting notes kind of thing, or is it just like the splashing of water and it's doing like a ricochet around a cave kind of thing?
Hmm.
It's
Interesting.
hovering. It's a strange note happening.
Off to the rabbit.
After the rabbit. Excellent.
The rabbit. See? Rabbit.
We're gonna have to deal with the Guardian again and negotiate passage.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna temporarily grant
Drag us all straight back to the Guardian's
Yup.
entrance so
I
that we
w-
don't have to.
I would do that if it wasn't for the fact that, like, in Foundry, it would slide you into the empty space between walls, and then if there are secret doors, you would just look at the, like, there it is. So no, I will not be
that's
doing
annoying.
that.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you mind if we just like scoot it?
Scoot
Like
it.
fast? Like as in if I instead
Yes,
of
you can
being
absolutely-
like, waiting for everybody to
You
get
can
to where we need to
you
go.
can fast travel along through like the fog of war as best you can. I'm actually
Hi,
giving
welcome.
I'm giving y'all
Hi. Yeah.
I
Hello.
already did what you were explaining. I was like, we're
I
just going
know,
back.
thank I was like, oh no, are you timing our movement to like the amount of time we're walking around?
I mean, I
was like,
am doing
uh-oh.
that. So like when you accelerate the clock and like we're just booking it to there, I am taking that into account. I'm still tracking like minutes of time because that matters for the poison.
Yes.
I just ended up deleting their their tokens and I'm gonna put them back the other
Oh,
side of the
no.
map
Wow.
because I
That's a great idea.
my,
I think that's a great idea.
there is that door.
Right.
Uh-huh.
All right, we're heading back to the Guardian. Is that what's going on?
Should I?
Yes, and we're going to follow Narkissa where they think they saw the rabbit. Hopefully, it's just waiting for them on the other side. But there was other doors in this room, right?
Other doors in
Or
which
wrong.
room? The star room?
In the Guardian room.
In the Guardian room, definitely yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
I feel
y'all,
like I feel like that's where the bunny's gonna lead us.
you've gotten back to the
different door.
star room that had that like weird globule of
Yeah.
like algae above the doorway. It's where you got the pyramid and had a interesting discussion about what you should or should not be looting from this place. And
Can
you are
I
yeah.
walk on the ceiling in this room that's flooded? Because I don't want to spider water.
Ooh, interesting. Hold on, I gotta look that room up again.
Yeah,
I'm
look
pretty
that
sure-
room up. Look that room up.
I'm gonna do a quick look up on that room. Don't need.
Wasn't that the
Sorry,
acid
no.
wall room?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm just gonna put a foot down and go, ow. Ouchies. Never mind.
Yeah, hold on.
Ouchies.
Oh yeah. You start. Ooh, I don't want water, and you step on it, just like, ow, ow, ow. Like so, take 1 point of acid damage.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
drag
Do
you
I take
across
from
the
my-
water?
Temporary HP or my beast shape HP?
Your temporary HP. Temporary HP always rides on top of whatever
On top.
HP pool you've got.
I have never had this kind of leveling of HP before. It's very weird.
Spiders float.
Oh, they can. The super small ones can.
Okay, let me test the water.
You you test the
Drag
water.
you across.
And maybe you put your like your burning leg in first because it's still
Yeah.
burning and like
Burning.
wash that off. So
Yeah.
you're able to wash that off. It's not burning anymore. And like you're heavy enough that you sink through. And there's maybe this like it's not a great foot feel, but it's survivable. It's not the worst. It's very slimy and slick and slippery and muddy.
Okay, I go through.
Like, oh,
Don't like
slow.
it. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know if you've ever seen that comic of the spider in the rain boots, but please imagine this. Please imagine a spider just being like, slurp, slurp,
Amazing.
slurp. Get me out of here.
Get
I just
me
wanted
outta
to make
here.
sure that I did not fuck myself
Yes.
by being a spider in a lot of water.
You did not mess yourself up big time by being a spider in a lot of water. Does Pebble still have Pebble? Does not, I think, have the torch on. So there we go. Pebble would have the torch on.
No, we've been going by dancing lights thus far.
I figure you
This
got
whole
both.
time.
I figure you got both to help out with
Yeah.
that whole situation.
I'm pretty sure I own multiple torches and I've just never used them. They just get
Why?
handed to Pebble.
Why would you use them? You're a wizard. You have magical powers.
They'll come in handy one day when we're like, "Hey, can I borrow 20 torches from you?" And you're like,
Yeah.
We gotta build a
"I
landing
haven't really
strip.
used them. Yeah, literally.
You never know what you might need 20 torches for.
That's true.
It's for the
So what do
spicy
we-
juice.
Who's gonna talk to the guardian?
Oh, I'm a spider this time.
I can speak.
Did
with
you know in the
guardian.
new rules, wild shape people can talk. Wild shape animals can talk.
Exhausting.
What? They can? That's cool.
They can. That's because it's you. It's you that have turned into the thing. You keep your stats in so you know how to talk.
Yeah, let's remove every bit of
Serious?
narrative and interesting limitation from any PCs ever.
It's
I
not,
love.
it's
I
not
love-
interesting. It's separating. It separates someone that's trying to use their abilities from not being able to communicate or be
It's
a
a
part of the.
It's a
party.
limitation made so that you don't just constantly spam wild shape with no drawbacks. And
I love
also,
wild shape.
are you telling me you would really feel better if we missed out on Saoirse charades as a spider? That would be a better story.
I just want the mating dance of do 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 do.
That's about to be me and the guardian in this room. We're about to just be like,
Please tell me you do that. Please tell me you just do that.
well, if he's gonna do it when we walk in, because I know he is,
I mean,
I'm gonna do it back.
You know he is.
We
It's
have
like, you
walked
see
in.
that little mound of mud like move itself
Uh-huh.
over. Like, why have you returned to the Guardian? Why are you here? I sent you on your way. Are you not happy? What does this
They're
mean?
happy.
What does this
Who's
mean?
gonna talk?
What are you doing?
Is
Are
it
you-
me?
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm just letting this happen first. We're moving past you into the next room for more cleaning.
Hmm. This is fair. Stay away from the Guardian. And what's the guard? Sacred duty.
Yes.
What are you? This one. This one. What are you?
I believe she's attempting communication.
I win. I get going. I win.
No, I keep going. I keep going.
The victory is mine. And he just launches under the mud. Like you still see the two eye stalks like watching y'all, but
Dig into his little mud a little.
this is my secret mud.
Where does
Snuggle down
Narcissa
in it.
feel the bunny?
Narcissa walks in. I'm gonna give perception check. Oh. So Narcissa is able to like looks around and is it like looks sort of confused. There's no tracks, but I know it went this way. So maybe it's just a magical smoke bunny.
You know, which way from here?
No.
Can you?
We can
really
check
try to reach
systematically.
out? Yeah, that's true. We can systematically.
She does do a little like forehead crinkle thinking, and it's just like, no, it's not here. Stay
Is it
out of the
after
Guardian's mind.
Was
Out
it
of the
after
Guardian's mind.
Moonstone- Was it after the Pyramid Moonstone thing, or was that just?
It was
I think
in
it
the
was
hallway with the
Same
statue. It was after
Yeah.
the Pyramid Moonstone thing, but I didn't want to I don't want to. Timing would have been
Next time.
distant from
It-
that.
It did not connect the two.
Yeah.
They were
No.
two separate events.
Yes.
All right. Do we do?
Okay.
Which way? Do we go left or right first?
We're gonna
Oh.
go up and around.
All right, cool.
Skitter.
And don't worry too. I'm
God.
assuming y'all are hugging the wall and like going around. You can
Yeah.
go diagonally. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
hold you to that with the Guardian.
We are definitely.
I
Oh no,
just-
that's me helping clear that area.
Nice. Get
I
that.
just zoomed around.
But I
Zoomed
would
out.
like to add that I am still doing the spider dance as we are going.
Tick, 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 tick.
The Guardian is
that's-
definitely mirroring it in this.
We're speaking to each other, guys.
It's like a
We
staring.
are.
It's like a staring contest, but using little like four-leg miming.
Yeah, little foreleg.
It's okay. We're going to do one more casting of dancing lights in a circle around the Guardian.
Ah, the magic lights are back. Go away! Go away!
And as he snaps them, they'll go out. So that way he actually is.
Ha! No one can stand against the might of the Guardian. Not even fuzzy, glowy things.
Love how you're like providing the guardian who is just trapped in this little space down here with like mental stimulation.
Yeah,
You know?
It's his enrichment.
It's
Yeah,
enrichment,
he's got it's his enrichment circle. I love it so much.
Amazing.
Look, she's
They were
spent
taking
enough
care of
time.
This place.
There's been enough time around Winnie. She understands the necessity of enrichment out.
Yes, enrichment is important.
Enrichment is important.
With Winnie,
Important.
it's mud for the feetsies. With the Guardian, it's dancing lights.
It's dancing lights.
Oh, I
Snip,
love
snip,
it.
snip, snip.
I love it so much.
Stepping my way.
All right, we're trying this way first.
Yeah, okay.
I
I'll
feel
go.
like at home Winnie just always has one of those like toddler potion benches, like where there's just different liquids that react to one another, but they're all food safe. Like
Yeah. If she drank one of them, it wouldn't be a big deal. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
no. But they do
It's
change
a little-
color.
Yes,
Like
they all
s-
change color, or they fizz, or they bubble, or they do
Yeah.
sparks, or some bullshit magic
Yeah.
that is like food safe.
Yeah.
It's a little water basin that's just constantly heated up so that way the mud bubbles
Yeah.
and she can just pop, 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 pop.
I love it.
Amazing.
I love Papa is such a good dad.
Truly.
Providing enrichment.
So
Okay.
a little bit of flavor text. The landing at the foot of you've got this short flight of stairs leading down from like the super silty, muddy area. The landing of it is also filled with mud and silt to the point that like when you get down there, Saoirse Spider, like your leg is going like deep into some like silty mud stuff.
I'll slip on the wall.
It looks like it is blocking the bottom of the door pretty substantially from being able to open easily. The door is meant to open inward from where you're standing. You can see that there are hinges on the side facing you, and there is a
good.
large grip to pull it. But yeah.
No, thank you. What we're gonna do is use the great axe to the hinges and try just popping open the hinges instead, because I don't want to have to strength my way through. I already know what's coming.
Interesting.
You think spiders, if they just bring their legs closer together, they can get taller? Is that how spider legs can work?
That's a good question.
Do
Man,
you
there is.
understand what I'm saying?
I do understand what
Spiders
you're
on
saying.
stilts.
Yeah,
Push
it's,
myself
the
up,
spiders are their
you know?
own stilts. Yeah.
Kind of like how like daddy long legs are.
I'm pretty sure this is like the crux of like multiple like horror like short films of like
Yeah.
the trees are actually the legs of some awful thing that's just like
Yeah.
lurking up above. I'm also fairly certain there's something about the vasomuscular system of spiders that like prevents that from working the way that you want it to work. But this is fantasy, and while
It's-
spider form cannot talk, we will absolutely allow like stiltitude to happen.
Stiltitude.
You just,
It's.
like, yeah,
I think
you
it's the
just stand there on your tippy
exoskeleton.
toes.
Yeah.
I think the exoskeleton prevents them from
Can't-
like
yeah.
Yeah.
moving
It's like
in that
it's
kind
like
of way.
hinges on a on like a
Yeah,
like a metal
right.
joint or
Yeah.
whatever.
So it's like, yeah, that's why they're freaking creepy. Because when they're moving, it's like they have all these single joint hinges that are like.
Yeah.
You're welcome. That's all.
Amazing.
Thanks.
I
Is
can't-
anything behind
I'm
this door?
If there's anything behind this door. So what I would say is
Do Winnie and I sense anything?
this is interesting. You can do a perception check for sensing stuff behind.
Oh, that was like a 2.
Or actually, you know what?
I
One of us
also
has a
rolled
crowbar.
2. It seems safe. Go ahead.
Perfect.
Well,
Instead of using the great axe, I'm pretty sure Narcissa has a crowbar.
8.
Narcissa does have a crowbar. What were the perception checks? 8.
8.
I rolled a 2 plus 4, so 6.
Wow.
I'm just double checking that she has a crowbar. I feel like she does, and I'm just forgetting.
I'm pretty sure
She
we
definitely
used it
has-
before.
It is.
She has
Yeah.
thieves'
Okay.
tools, right?
She definitely has
Narcissa?
thieves' tools, but thieves'
Yeah.
tools would not be good for like prying open a stuck door. Crowbar would definitely fit this.
I have a crowbar, and I pull out my 5-pound crowbar from my backpack. It's actually
It'll
in a
work.
sack. I have a hobo sack.
Nice.
Is it like shorter than your average crowbar? Is it like Winnie sized or is
It's
it
a Winnie
normal?
sized crowbar.
Oh, so it's literally Winnie. Okay, I got you. It's
Yeah.
literally a Winnie sized crowbar.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, the Winnie says
It's
crowbar.
common.
Yeah. Mary Poppins version.
Amazing.
But no,
I hand that
Narcissa,
over.
Narcissa does have a crowbar. So between the two of you, you've got 2 crowbars, but there's not a lot of room to like operate down here. So what I would say
I'm gonna
is
move out of the way then, and I
uh,
give my crowbar to Merrick.
Okay.
so Merrick, you could absolutely get down there, and this is still a strength check because like looking
Yeah.
like I was gonna say like looking at the hinges, even if you popped the hinges off, do you want to still do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
If anything, it'll just help give us a little bit more wiggle room so we're not like
Yeah.
fighting inwards. It's just gonna
So what I would say is you could pop the hinges off. That will take rather than having you roll individual checks, because I think it's even then it's just time and effort is really the question here, and you're making plenty of noise doing it. So is that what you want to do?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what we'll do. We'll
Okay.
accept the time and noise that's going on in this.
So there's a lot of like lots of like twisting metal noises and the cracking of stone and like, you know, one of those like brass bolts out of the door, like that ricochets around and then you squanches into the muddy silt. It's kind of a similar effect to like the water pressing up the door, is that like
Mhm.
you've been able to loosen the top, so it could give, but it's still going to require a strength check because like the silt is
Yeah.
it's just right up against the door jamb. So give me a strength check to actually try and get this door open.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
Just-
Like the door like cracks open a little bit. What's everyone's passive perception?
14.
11.
And then Saoirse, what's yours?
Terrible, probably.
Passive perception.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
Oh, 13.
I got a
gotcha.
little email that said that like my information was in a data breach, and I was like, what? What?
I'm distracted by
Sorry.
security. What's
Yeah.
happening?
I missed that. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I got it. It was 13.
16 is my passive, both perception and insight.
Oh, did I misread? I have passive perception at 13. Passive insight is
Wow.
16.
Why do you have that?
I'm looking at your sheet. I think.
I'm looking at my sheet too. It's a 16. What?
You're not
What?
you're not proficient in perception.
I am.
Oh, what the heck? It just changed. What is happening? Okay.
Yeah. I was like, I know that I am. Oh, maybe that's because earlier today I noticed that one of my druid nature proficiency thingies
Was
hadn't been
doubled.
selected.
Ah,
It just was like not selected, and I was
amazing.
like, oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll
fix
just
that. Boop.
go fix that. So
Okay.
maybe that's what it is. So
Sure.
yours pulled up.
I pulled
My
it up.
old-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will.
Okay.
I will say D&D Beyond's been very buggy recently. I had to make
It
the
has.
the wizard that I made for that TPK game that we played, Haley. I couldn't pick 5th level spells for a really
Oh, wow.
long time. I had to go into the character builder and like joggle a bunch of toggles the wrong way and get it to like show me 5th level spells to put in my spell book. It was the spell manager was busted. But okay, passive 16.
This happens. This
Yes.
happens. It's okay, D&D. We
It's-
understand. But it's
It's not okay. Fix your shit. So Merrick, you are at the door,
Mhm.
and as you are like, Saoirse, you hear a noticeable like that melodic twinkling you were kind of hearing before ends, and you hear a splash noise.
All my hairs stand up.
That's a lot of hairs.
That's
That's a lot of hairs. They all stand. I'm gonna tap everybody. I'm just gonna be like, and point back to the door that we were coming from. It would be really helpful if Haley was here, because
They would-
Haley has Beast, can do the thing. But I'm a point. Be like, and I look panicked.
What's happening? I saw the beast thing.
Yeah, I all the hairs on my body stood up, and I pointed towards where we came from.
Can I listen?
Yeah, make a perception check.
10.
You don't hear anything. Doesn't sound like it was a consistent splashing noise, so might have just happened.
Mirik needs help. Let's try again. Let's grab onto this door and yank.
All right.
Tap 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 tap
I'm good.
tap.
Okay, we're not touching. We're not touching.
Point. Point.
Point at the door?
I'm pointing
Pressing
at back where we came from.
Oh, back where we came from. I
Yeah,
turn
that's where I'm
around
pointing.
and I see the guardian.
No. It's to the door.
I cast B-Sense.
Thank you.
There we go.
There we go.
Spell slot.
Yeah. Sorry. Love you.
Love you too.
The door that had the water and the musical sound, or no, the musical sounds. There was a sound of like water kind of splooshing, and the musical sound kind of stopped.
Oh,
So
we've met
I
back
don't-
up with the secret tunnel.
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on down there, but something is going on, and there was.
I tell the rest of the group that there's
Sploosh.
secret tunnels open, and then I look at the guardian and I'm like, what? Are we making too much noise?
The Kalikalka is trying to sleep, and you are racketeering about with the metal and the prying and the crowbar.
The Kalakalka?
Kalikalka.
Nice guy like you?
She is holy, and shellfish.
Is he a good person?
Nature does not care about good or evil, it cares about survival.
I nod.
You're a good person.
Oh, well, thank you. But I am also terrifying.
Yes, of
Yes.
course, absolutely.
Yes, you are.
Terrifying and powerful.
The great and terrible.
That is darn right. Darn tooting.
Darn tooting.
Darn tooting.
So we should leave this door alone for now and then maybe just go in through the other way.
I don't, I'm not sure, but I heard, I heard this splooshy kind of sound, and
Can
the
we
musical
try and sing
notes
it a
stopped.
lullaby? Can we
I
sing it a
wonder-
lullaby?
Sing who a lullaby?
The thing behind the door.
You could try.
We're singing. Is that what you're telling us to do?
Wait a second.
Yes. I'm
Is
gonna
this
whisper
door-
sing.
Wait a second. This door, is it the one that's got water? No?
No, this
This
one's got
door is
silt
covered-
at the bottom.
Yeah,
Silt.
this one's got silt.
Yeah.
But the other door, the secret
Where's the
tunnel
sploosh?
door, goes back around to the other room.
Yes.
So I think
Yeah.
we leave this door alone. And
Yeah,
we
so I think that
leave it-
secret
the bunny
tunnel
wasn't
door-
going this way, clearly.
Clearly.
So I'm going to whisper sing through the crack of the door a lullaby that Papa used to sing to me when I was a baby 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago, when you first came out of the tree.
Give me a performance
Miracle will
Aw,
check.
join your
you.
sing.
Now, this is going to be a -2, but
The dice are on my side.
Mm-hmm.
You better be on my
Probably.
side. 18, so 16.
Hey, that's really not bad.
No.
Okay. Mirik is joining you with a nat 20 for 24. Because I'm proficient in performance.
Amazing. I like how I said performance check. Mirik wants to help. I was like, what the heck's going on? Oh, I forgot. Mirik is literally proficient in performance. Amazing.
Beautiful.
Well,
So you have like this beautiful like soundtrack behind me with your voice, like and tapping on the door, like
Go back to
And-
sleep. Tick, 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 tick.
and if anybody can hear at the level that
Yes.
spider whistles happen, because they do, spiders do, they make a sound, you just can't hear it. There's also that.
It's because we're millennials.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I feel like that because they said crustacean, I'm also the lyrics are in beast.
Okay.
Beast.
I'm down for that.
Bestial
So
lyrics.
I was-
like
I will
So, yeah.
clarify the Kelly Kalka is the thing that the Guardian guards, which is probably that like the stone that you
The
figured out is
egg
probably a
thing.
hermit crab behind him. So you don't know what's on the other
Okay.
side of the door. Doesn't hurt to also say like I'm doing it in beast. That's also
Yeah,
We'll do
valid.
that too, yeah.
It's a good
It
shot in
was-
the dark.
you
You've
know
been
what? Yeah.
You've been
And
seeing
even
a
if
lot of
it
beasts and
sounds-
beast-like
it's-
things.
it sounds good either
Yeah.
Am I
way.
singing
So,
in
oh,
Beast?
Yeah.
If it's a humanoid, then they are enjoying the sounds of a wolf singing.
The only thing missing from whatever that humanoid is experiencing is the lovely sounds of David Attenborough narrating what this song means.
Yes.
Exactly.
And here we have
Here we have
Mirik
the wind.
is just vocalizing.
the wind vision.
Here we have the glowing winged Windveer singing
Mm.
a song meant to settle the irate beast. She
Mm-hmm.
doesn't know it's a beast, but she's certainly taking a good stab in the dark.
Yeah,
Let's
good
let's
stuff.
listen in. Let's listen in. You complete this little like lullaby. There doesn't seem to be any change from behind the door. You do hear this like coming from behind you.
Is it the
Is-
Guardian?
the
Did
Guardian.
The
Guardian.
Guardian is asleep, and you see these little bubbles like coming up out of the mud.
Okay, we're gonna leave this door alone then and continue moving and see if.
Yeah, continue. Continue
Around
on.
this
I feel like
room.
Hold on, the map is inaccurate. There we go.
yeah.
Oh, very cute.
Okay. Well, all the way back around. I really hate how Foundry doesn't like it when you go through the wall.
It's
I know,
really
it
mad about it.
Really yells at you.
It
Yeah.
gets so angry. It's like, no.
This token movement includes movement that would violate the constitution of the walls. It's Jesus Christ.
Chill. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
I'm
I
so sorry my
apologize.
cursor didn't perfectly travel past the doorway exactly the way it was supposed to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I feel so bad I wasted that roll, but it's fine. Narkissa checks the door for locks and traps and rolls 2 natural 20s.
Amazing.
How did you not do natural 20s?
She really, really gets that.
Today
door.
is the day of 20.
Today is the day
Mm.
of 20, but she's just absolute overwhelming confidence. Just
guys?
like, yeah, open.
It's a portent. It's a good portent because yesterday was my little brother's 20th birthday. So maybe his birthday luck has given us the 20s.
And we're doing
Yes.
our sponsor of the day was day 20. Well, what are we doing
Yeah.
here? It's all fate.
What are we doing?
It's fate.
It's all lining up.
What? The 20s, man. They're just. Oh.
Oh yeah. It's
My
all
little
coming together.
dancing light got left behind somehow.
Oh no! Poor dancing light.
Of course.
Trying to find this room. Here we go. Eastern Hall. Oh yeah.
Pebble, could you please step inside?
It's all come together. Okay, no problem.
Thank you. Oh fuck. Okay, well that didn't help much. It's a leap, it's a whole way.
That oh fuck was so innocent. I loved it. Oh fuck.
I don't know why, but I was expecting a room to open as the light went on, but it just opened a hallway.
just into darkness. Like, hey, let me move the camera. Yeah, it just fades. It just like, again. I genuinely want to emphasize the unsettling experience of just like having your torchlight be shorter than it should be, and it just fucking ends. It just goes out into a hallway and then just dissolves into this like amber smoke-filled darkness as y'all are exploring this place. Let me give you a little bit of flavor text as you come into this place. The walls of this corridor are wet and slimy. The stucco covering has been saturated with water and is decomposing, sloughing off in spots along the southern wall, so to y'all's down. The seams of one of the large stone blocks that comprise this structure are exposed, and its face is glistening with slick slime. Very similar to the sort of like glistening wet texture of that star tiled room where you got the pyramid. So yeah, that is in general what you're seeing. So like right about here, there is a like enough of the stucco has sloughed off of this wall to entirely reveal one of the big stone blocks that is used as like foundation. You imagine all of the walls are made of these blocks. You're just not seeing them because it's covered over with the stucco, but it's sloughed off and you can see the entirety of this stone block, including the seams around it. And then Pebble's gonna do a little bit of help in here, go to the end here, and once again the light just disappears into darkness. Horrifying.
Do you feel any bunny activity, Narkissa?
Not really. Ooh, there's stairs leading up, but they're all sort of
How exciting!
not useful. As she says that, and then you're like, well, wait, why is it not useful? Oh, it's like absolutely piled in with rubble. Like it looks like these stairs
I
are leading
see.
up, and then just a complete and total collapse of the space up ahead.
I love that, in fact, we did go the correct direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, the first time,
Oh
we did
yeah.
go the right direction. It's very satisfying.
But that's weird, because the bunny definitely went east. I don't know why it would do that if there wasn't something to see.
Yeah.
Are you able to check if there's any secrets, Narkissa?
I could do that. Yeah, let me try. Looking for secret doors. Do. This is
I'll
my
do the same thing. Do.
This is my secret door check-in song. Do. You have advantage on perception investigation checks made to detect the presence of secret doors, and on saving throws made to avoid or resist traps. Cool. Then what's her bonus? For this one, Saoirse, you could choose perception or investigation, whichever you'd prefer.
23.
23. And was that with perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent.
What Narkissa get?
No, not that good. Don't trust me to roll good stuff for y'all. Never trust that.
Well, you just be like, hey, who wants to roll this for Narkissa?
Yeah. That's a valid idea. Yeah, 100%. Moving around, Saoirse, what I would say is that as you're sort of like looking at the walls, scanning them, like the only real gap that you're noticing is that one with the stone block, and it's got the glistening on it. So, ooh, spider. You're still in spider form, right? So you're definitely very like, not gonna touch that, because the last time I touched something that looked like that, it was all spicy. But you do.
That's so wild for you to say. My character.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm making deep assumptions about Saoirse's risk aversion here.
Deep assumptions.
Yeah, so maybe not. But you're
I
like,
appreciate that.
maybe you're excited to touch the spicy wall because the last time it happened, it was spicy. I don't know.
It was spicy.
But that spicy wall. But you do also notice. So I'm gonna actually put you right in front of where that like block is, and you're noticing that when you're sort of feeling around the sides of it, those seams that you can now see that are exposed from the stucco sloughing off, there is just the slightest bit of air current moving around it. Like it feels like there could be a room or some sort of space on the other side of the stone block.
Secret tunnel.
It's a secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
Let's try and fucking
Open it.
Yes.
How
I don't
are
think
you?
I can do anything as a spider, so.
Crowbars. We've got the 2 crowbars in there.
We've got them, we're moving it somehow.
Who is stronger out of Narcissa and Pebble?
Narcissa is a 7 strength, and Pebble is a 10 strength. So Pebble.
Okay, Pebble. So give Pebble the other crowbar, Merrick one, and then let's give this a go. And then if not, I do have a backup plan, but it is like something I would prefer not to have to worry about.
So Pebble's on the other at the other seam. Right now, Saoirse is located at the far right seam. Is somebody else gonna get there?
Yeah, Merrick.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. I'll just back up for
Alrighty.
posterity.
For posterity.
For posterity.
And I
I'll
guess
back up.
like you could probably try pushing it in as well as trying to pull it out, maybe? I don't know.
We'll try pulling first and then pushing second because it's going to be a lot easier to push it back into place than pulling it forward if it gets stuck the other direction.
Yeah.
Yes. So give me a strength check, and I'll roll for Pebble as well.
That's a 17 this time.
Okay.
Yes.
Pebble rolled a 16. Both of
Nice.
you trying to like get the crowbars in and like pull it out. This thing is a multiple tonnage stone. Like
Mhm.
it could be moved, you think, but the crowbars are not doing it. Like there's not enough. Like
Yeah.
you stick it in and you've not reached a lip. You've not reached like a corner that could like peel around it really to like it's just wiggling in the gap between stone and wall. It's not actually like able to leave or anything.
Should maybe.
Okay. Push is next.
Okay.
But again, this is a giant, angry stone.
I know, but I'm gonna try one thing after if this push doesn't work.
Okay.
You doing anything before pushing or just pushing it?
Fuck it, I'll do it now. I'll use my last feature ability to cast Reduce on this bloody rock.
On this bloody rock.
On this bloody rock.
So I
You
cast
don't have to. You
Reduce.
could let him push. Just push it. It's pushable.
Yeah. You just said it wasn't pushable. You said
You-
it's a couple
you
of
did-
tons.
You didn't try.
I
You didn't
said-
try to push.
I said it was a couple of tons.
Okay. I shut up then.
I'm gonna say,
All right.
you think you could maybe push it. You're not sure. You haven't tried. I was asking, is there anything you do before trying to push it? I just wanted to double check that.
You know what? I will use a spell slot and cast grease on the floor beneath it.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. I like that.
We'll
That-
grease it up. This will work.
Grease it.
Okay. Is grease the one that's not concentration?
Correct.
Can it be dispelled, or are you locked into the timer?
We're locked into the timer.
A mi-
1
how-
minute.
1 minute. Okay, it's 1 minute. Okay.
It's not super long. It's enough that we can push
Yeah.
it and maybe slip and fall and
Okay. What I'm gonna say is, make a strength check with advantage because Pebble's helping, but make a strength check. This
yeah.
is so silly.
We're just
I'm
Trying
warning you right
everything.
now. The way this is written, it's meant to be punishing, and I love it.
Mhm.
Just, like it's very silly what's happening. I love this.
okay. That is 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. Okay. So what I was going to do is I was going to lower the DC for the strength check it takes to get the block started because of the grease. So you've gotten it. You and Pebble are both like, okay, you cast the grease and you're like 1, 2, 3, and you start pushing. And you're like, oh, this is going. As your palms are burning as they're like pushing against the lime-covered stone. So do you keep pushing? You both take 1 point of acid damage. Do you keep pushing?
Yes.
Okay. It's like it's genuinely just a scene from Home Alone as you were just pushing against this. I want both of you to make dexterity saving throws because you've made it's pushed enough, but now there is grease
Now
under your
there's
feet
grease.
as you are pushing it still.
That's fine. It's a 17.
17, amazing. Okay, and Pebbles was a 16. So like I say, y'all continue to push. Do one more dex check for me just to see. Or dex
Okay.
save.
That's a 6, so no.
6. Okay, so what I'm going to say is you are able to push it. Push it to the limit. This is you can see why it's so goofy. It's like when I was reading this, I was like, this thing literally is just pay this many HP to open the damn door. Because you're sitting there pushing a block that burns you for touching it.
That's amazing.
So,
Does it burn through material?
well, that was why I asked if you did anything before you put your
Yeah.
hands on it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
If you had covered yourself with like leather mittens or something, you could have avoided. But nope. So normally it takes a full minute of pushing this thing to get it out of the way, which would be 10 acid damage. But because of the grease, what I'll say is that you weren't able to quite have it because at that last bit, like Mirek slips and just like does a header into it. It's like, oh fuck! And so Pebble's like, I'll keep pushing. So it takes a full 7 rounds to push this thing. So you both take 7 acid damage. Is there a way that you are like your hands are now off of it, still burning, still really fucking hurts?
Run back in, wash your hands in the guardian room.
Yeah, we'll wash our hands in the guardian mud.
Okay. So I'll say is you take another point of acid damage for the movement it takes to get into that room. So 8 total for the whole effort as you just literally like Wet Bandit burned his hand on the doorknob and is now just running away, diving into the snowbank. Like the cool silt of the mud, like you're able to wash off this horrible coating of lime and you are no longer burning. And
Guardian's still snoozing.
Guardian still. I hear the pain of screams.
The pain of screams!
Who is that? The screams of pain. Scream like waddles over. Hey! Do not muddy my mud with your caustic bullshit. Get away.
Yes.
Getting away.
I want that on a shirt. Do not muddy my mud with your caustic bullshit.
That's
Um,
the merch right there. That's
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 the
the
merch.
That's the merch.
Mhm.
Chuck
Nailed
that,
it.
Chuck that straight into the clip. What is it? The Is there even that channel anymore?
I don't think there is that channel anymore. No.
Clips.
No.
I think it was a merch
out of
idea.
context.
Out of context
Oh.
quotes. That might exist
Yeah.
somewhere.
There we go.
But I will now open the door so that you can see the room that is behind this giant stone block. So the stone block stays on the map. Ignore it for the purposes of movement. Like there's just a big limey block in the middle of this foyer here. And I'm gonna give you some flavor
Foyer?
text. A foyer.
Pebbles in there, so move them.
That we can see.
So that we can see. I'd like to see, please. Here comes some hot and spicy flavor text. Beyond this ceiling stone is a small foyer holding 6 sealed urns, 3 to the east and 3 to the west. Up ahead of you, delicious, are double doors of bronze to the south with glyphs worked into their face. And I would like all of you to make one of those language checks that we've been doing.
Yes.
If anyone needs a reminder on their
13.
bonuses.
I got a natural 1, so I'm just chilling.
Whew! Whew! Remember how I rolled 2 nat 20s before?
Yes.
Get another one.
Are they ones now?
I rolled 2 nat 1s, one for Pebble and one for Narcissa. So, yeah.
The
nat
dice
ones.
gods are fair.
I don't want us to figure out what this language is.
Saoirse-
13.
So okay, what was
Mine was
Saoirse's?
plus
6.
Yours plus 6. Yeah.
18.
18. There we go. There's a roll worth considering. Someone saved it. So at last, like, Saoirse's been kind of struggling with this weird language this whole way, and in written form, you're like, oh, I kind of get it now. I get what this is. I'm picking up what it's putting down.
It's funny because we were just talking about that with Italian. How like
Yes.
we took Italian classes and it's like I could read it,
Yeah.
but
And so you,
we get
let me move Narcissa into the room because Narcissa is there. Boop boop boop, bop bop bop, bip bop boom.
boop, boop, boop.
Nailed it.
Aw,
So yeah, you are looking at the door, and those glyphs worked into the door read, "Here lies Tolokes Popolokas, master of the others, who is like the wind and the night." And we will further explore this room next week. You can think
Yeah.
about that little intro all week
we gotta
long.
go. We
gotta
need that
go.
guy.
We gotta go.
That's the guy we need.
That is
The
indeed.
dude.
That's the
Immediately,
dude.
the name clicks in like this is the room that you are here for.
Hey.
If we just go home after this, like,
Can you
LOL.
get out? That's
Yeah,
a
That's a good.
that's a valid question. Like, can you go home after this? Yes. Can you get out?
not yet. I forgot we were deep underground.
Yeah. Burning with the lime. You have survived the wall of lime. You have survived the mud and the water. And now we get to see if you survive uncovering the tomb of Tolokes Popolokas, the first vampire. And we'll find out all of that juicy, delicious, lawful stuff next time. Thank you to all of my amazing players. Best of luck and hopes and prayers towards Danny and Bun as they are going through all the things they're going through. Looking forward to having them back. Looking forward to being back in general. You should go check out our Patreon if you have not already. There's a questionnaire right now that will impact the rest of this dungeon should you go and help fill it out. There's also lots of other stuff happening over there. Go check it out. You can join our Discord if you would like to chat about the games, share memes and clips during or after. And until next time, when we come back into the slimy, wet caverns of this hidden shrine. Take care of yourselves, take care of others, and are you ready for more tales?
Always.
Goodbye, everybody!
Always.
Always!
Always.
Always! Get out, do not
Always.
mind the mud! Goodbye!
Goodbye.
Sayonara! Bonjour! Bonjour is a low, I'm an idiot.